Welcome back, guys, to Hyrule Warriors, where we're incredibly intrigued by adventure mode here, its charming presentation and all. We've got ourselves some A-rank victories under our belt, but now we need to search this area with a candle, it seems. So let's do it. You discovered something suspicious. Shining tree, do you say? Right then, use item cards to discover hidden things on the adventure mode search screen. Select the item card you want to use from the list, and then choose the square you want to investigate on the map. If the square and card match, you've made a successful search. If your investigation succeeds, you may uncover a new route or powerful weapon, though you can only acquire them by meeting the battle rank requirements of that mission. Okay then, sir, well, let's use this to burn trees, and I can choose any square I want, but the obviously shiny bit says, hey, use it. Fire is blowing it up in sprite form, and we have unlocked a new reward. Right then, but we can't get the reward just yet because of course we need to leave and actually fight the mission. So with that said, we still need to do whatever is there or search something here to actually get the full lot from that. And we've already got the A rank victory, so we should be good there whenever we find the search thing. First of all though, battle victory with Impa level 1 weapon or something, I don't know, but we've got 2 treasures to find if we do. So, some battles will restrict which weapons or warriors can be used. Make sure to keep all your warriors trained and ready to fight. Indeed, restricted to Impa in fact, recommended water fight as a warrior of water indeed. So let's do this. All the forces collide and our giant blade continues to be used, though we could of course use Big Gore or Knife as well. Do we want to? I do not know. Should we restrict ourselves to what we think they're going to use? I've unlocked some skills on these, by the way. So we've got like Strength 2 Materials Plus. We've got Hook Shot increase over here. And versus Dragon increase as well. So interesting things to pick up. But I'm just going to use the basic level 5 Giant's Knife. Right, each of the game's modes can be played cooperatively with 2 players. Just something that people have been asking me to do with Becca. However, the frame rate goes horrendous, supposedly, in the overall look of it. And of course you can't control or can't record the 2 screens at once. In co-op play, one player uses the TV screen while the other player uses the gamepad. In order to enjoy 2-player co-op, make sure that both the Wii U gamepad and the second controller are connected to the Wii U console. After connecting 2 consoles or 2 controllers, the second player can press start on the select warrior screen to join the game. You can change each player's control preferences as well. So we move onwards after reading them. Right, so anywhere and any keep may be what we want to pick up. We've got, of course, a heart piece and more to find, but we must win. The fate of Hyrule depends on it. So all we can really do at the moment is check things out. What is our mission? Defend the allied keeps and defeat the enemy forces. Well, I can do that, that's for sure. Bombchu's heading towards the central keep from where? Okay, I can't just go places then. Stop the Bombchu from destroying the keep. Well, that's what I'm doing. It's going to be really close, though. Has it got a Bombchu operator? Or can I win even better with... Right, Bombchu's entered the keep and is preparing to self-destruct. That's why I hit with that. Right, it takes 1 minute for it to blow, does it? Well, now we know. And hopefully the central keep at the moment is fine. A Bombchu is also heading forward again. And enemies stand within our keep. Oh, this one's going to the main keep. So that was just an extra keep that we didn't have to do right there and then. But okay. We're learning, are we? Well, this one's stuck a bit, so I don't know if I should just go... Oh, okay, that's the enemy base over there. I was thinking of going forward even more. Right, Bombchu was destroyed before it could self-destruct. Indeed it was. So mission successful at the moment. Units are moving, though, however. Defeat the enemy commander is now a mission start. The gates to the enemy base have opened already. So it seems to me that we could finish the mission now anyway. But what we're interested in is, of course, taking keeps and finding ourselves all the goodies that we can get. A raid captain is around. Zelda's forces are advancing. Proxy is as well, with Link in his old garb. In fact, I should really try out some new costumes and some new weapons when I can. I also have to earn them. Right, Lizalfos is defeated. The raid captains are defeated. Messengers have appeared on the battlefield as well. What are they? Right, the messengers are advancing to request reinforcements. Well, that's interesting. Right, they're going far away, are they? Alright, let's see if I can chase them down. I'm amazed these messengers have survived this so far. That should be one messenger down, eh? Alright then, Lizalfos messengers there may be. And I can definitely stop them escaping. Mind you, I kind of want to take the keeps that they're coming from. Okay, one of our keeps is in danger of falling in the meantime, but oh, I think we've badged up to get ourselves some new attacks since then, wouldn't you say? The reinforcement requests have been stopped. So it seems to me that this is their main mode if you think about it. They've got a story, but maybe the thing about Dynasty Warriors is these challenges. It's interesting to say the least. Right, we could defeat the enemy commander right now, but of course we need to go around and search ourselves all these lovely things. Zelda, could you protect yourself a little bit here? Get rid of the red HP bar guys and we're kind of sorted. Right, all these outposts are ours. There's units moving once more. Not that they're actually going to make it out, to be honest. With Impa's overwhelming strength. To be honest, Impa has pretty much proved herself to be one of the coolest characters in the game. I think Impa should be more front and center for Zelda as a whole, especially since her Skyward Sword appearance, making her cool as anything. It should improve our chances. Indeed it should. We didn't get ourselves a heart piece, which is disappointing. But maybe... okay, we can't get in there. If we take these top bases and then move down... aha! We've got a ferry and somewhere with a light barrier on the map as well. Hylian Captain's in trouble? Well, we don't mind about him. He can survive on his own. I believe you! Okay, maybe you're not surviving on your own. But still, you will in a second once I show up. I think you find enough to defeat more than 500 enemies now, that's for sure. Wow, enemies didn't stand a chance. That they didn't. Impa's overwhelming strength comes to the fore. Look at all these materials gained. That's one thing that doing all the sculptures in the main quest is doing well for us right in the moment. And being able to badge ourselves up behind the scenes. So there should be no captains near that, guys. So time to take another base. Alright then. Seems Link and whatnot are just having fun around the place. Let's do even more combo moves that we didn't even, some of them we didn't even get a chance to do, that we did get to see on enemy controlled Impas, enemy being a loose term given, that's for sure. Alright, more raid captains from where? Okay, they're coming from upwards now to hit Zelda. Mountain keeps being captured, but no goodies thus far gained from that. Breaking enemy spirits, though, sounds like an amazing thing to do, while the raid captains have met with some resistance from allied captains. Let's take this outpost that's randomly spawned in the middle of everyone. I believe that you can defend yourselves over there, guys, and let's end these raid captains, eh? We can get in from either side, so that's not a problem. In fact, I'm going to take this outpost as well, just to annoy whoever it is in there. Whoever is the enemy commander at this point in time. Now let's break in and make sure that no raid captains, or commanders, or whatever you want to call them, spawn too nearby. Okay, someone's in desperate trouble over there. Also, our own raid captains. So raid captains can be for or against us, it seems. Bring forth the watery rain of doom, the harpoons. And by the look of it, we found our first reward for our missions. Right. Raid Captain met Raid Captain at this location, and we got ourselves a piece of heart as well. So with that said and done, it's almost to take the remaining 2 keeps. Let's see what's up. Right then, it's Lizalfos that seems to be the enemy commander, which is something I'm surprised at. We can see far, far away a shining fairy. Let us guess, though, that the heart container isn't in the topmost base, but probably is where these fairies are telling us to go. Right then, a raid captain spawned over there. And it seems raid commanders are fighting raid commanders once more. Let's try and take this base down as quickly as possible. We don't want to spend any more time on this mission than we have to. But all the rewards and all that around, always very interesting for me. In the interest of completionism, it's always to go for everything. Alright then, a fairy has been saved. Improve our chances, it shall indeed. It seems the raid captains are taking out an outpost up there now. Fairy of Light's been rescued in the meantime. I bet there's a treasure up there or something as well. Nope, not a treasure in sight. An outpost up there and a base to take. Link's going that way, it seems, so we're going to go down now that we have ourselves this fairy. Cannot use it yet, of course, because we're not in the right location. Those raid captains even get anywhere near? Well, we've built our own now, and where are they going to go? Of course, down to the main base. That makes perfect sense. So an outpost captain over here, which we may as well defeat and destroy. Because it only takes us about 2 seconds, the whole. The lengthy part of time comes from me trying to pick up all the stuff. Right then, time to use our item. Barrier of Light has been defeated. Don't take our HP, that would be brilliant. The fairy fountain needs to stop getting in these kind of troubles, to be honest. I expect the fairy fountain to be a place where Barrier of Light isn't hurting me. Shouldn't Light be helping? I am a water elemental warrior. Keep boss appears. And of course, the heart container is within. Very good. The light hasn't left Hyrule after all. The heart container is Impus, so there's big rewards to be gained from doing these adventure mode maps. More than I thought there would be. To be honest, I thought that overall the rewards would be few and far between, but to be honest, they're coming thick and fast. Alright, raid captain's attacking my guys. Well, it doesn't bother me. So if it's only Lizalfos that's the captain, you know that this guy isn't going to last more than 2 seconds. With Impa coming at him like this, I just doubt most people could live. The weakness strike is ours. And the HP continues to be cut down as I will not cease the attack. Enemy commander defeated. That's how we do things. It has been decided. We have won. And another chest appears for winning the mission, of course. So Impa for a third item pickup so far. Gets a sealed weapon. It might be a completely new weapon, but you'll have to check it later. As victory is ours. So, with adventure mode gotten a taste of, oh, we got B for KO, so we needed to get ourselves a lot more, it seems, there. A ranks in other things, a total rank of B, so possibly need to do it again, but we got ourselves a weapon obtained, Guardian Naginata. A Naginata enchanted with fire handed down in the Sheikah tribe for generations. Use the strong attack button to create a wall of flame in front of you that can halt an enemy in its tracks. And of course, I'm going to have to do this again at this point, but new weapon type gained. Impa has herself a new weapon. I wonder how much different the overall playstyle will be. I very much like Impa with a giant sword anyway. And it seems I can keep going there. An A rank victory doesn't give me any main reward, but look at all the stuff we've opened up. So the question comes, I'm going to have to A rank that once more. We've got ourselves as many treasures as we can for the time being, but maybe we should be heading back to do more of our discovering of stuff in legend mode before we continue. So with that said, let's get over yet again. And so on collectible hunt duties once again, we come to the water temple where Sheik is looking for a heart piece. There's too many of them even for Darunia. Well, it looks like I have to protect him, but not first before taking this. And we got ourselves a piece of heart, so now it's time to come back here with Impa as well for our hard mode Skulltula. Let's get going. And so again we encounter an extremely hard Skulltula mission. This one, as someone said in the comments, you can actually check out what the Skulltula kind of things are with guesses there to help you kind of do things. So that will help me quite a lot in trying to figure this out. But this one is defeat Dodongo within 3 minutes of his arrival, which is kind of hard. You can keep dying repeatedly to get the checkpoint if you want. Okay, it's near me, but it's not there. It's in the base, so I've got an inkling that they're going to put it in the furthest way possible. And considering they can flee, I've got to hurry up. Run, 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 run. Indeed it is. Up top, don't flee now. Before I get that strike on right there. So another gold Skulltula found, and that one was one of the hard ones. Let me finish this mission so we can move on to our next. So the next part of our picture forms yet again, though not one that's very revealing, but we earned the lawnmower medal in the meantime. Cut a total of 1,000 or more clumps of grass. Have we really done that? I guess it must have happened sooner or later, if you know what I mean. Right then, so with Lake Hylia currently searched out, it's time to move on, of course. So shall we go to Twilight Princess Land, the Shadow King? We've got to play through with Minna on hard and Lana for a heart piece. So Lana first, of course, and it's linked twicely with the sealed grounds. That shouldn't be too hard, that one. However, here we go with Lana. Let's get in there. So in battling through this land of Twilight, we finally get ourselves a red chest appearing. Let's see what's in after I just dispatch of some of the enemies around it. Zafari Aerofoss comes in at me. Argarok's around causing trouble, but that's not much of a problem for us, as Lana finds her piece of heart. So it's time to go get ourselves a Skulltula. I wonder what the mission is for this one. Let's find out. And so our next mission is completed with that advancing. A Skulltula has appeared forward, but we need to dodge Mr. Zant here, so skip the cutscene because we've got timers surely. Can definitely hear it, but see it is another story at this point. Inside the enemy base, maybe? Well, this is confusing. It must be round this corner. In here? Ah, gotta be quick. They will flee if I don't. No, not in here. It's somewhere around this point. I just can't see it. And the slowdown isn't helping. Whew, just in time, I guess. Right, a cold Skulltula found. I was getting a bit panicky there. But with the rest of the mission and Zant advancing, I should go and pretty much help the rest of my allies for now. So, what picture will that reveal? So we fight through to gain our next piece of the picture. We're going for the outer edge, it seems, at the moment. Obviously more will show up. It looks like a bit of Argarok in the corner as well, if I had to judge by the wings, but we'll find out what that makes, because we've completed yet another level for all the collectibles. Of course, we've got these ones coming. They shouldn't be too hard with Ganondorf's ones being just Skulltulas to pick up, so it's going to be interesting as we move forward. But for now, we've got one where we can just play it through with Link in one try, or at least one try if I manage to do it. So here we go, the Sealed Grounds. So after beating the Imprisoned, within 15 minutes seemed to be the thing as Skulltulas appeared, but, well, where was the question? It seems to be extremely near me at this point. Again, another keep one gives me problems because it's looking in every nook and cranny and corner and hoping to find it, unless it's spawned somewhere a lot further up and in, and that's why I can hear it, but I can't quite see it. It could be that if we run all the way around here, we will find it right in front of us. Don't flee, Skulltula! It was so close all along. And we've got it. A gold Skulltula found, but still not no heart piece. So, that is my next task. And as we start to take the keeps, we find exactly what we need. A big red chest means big red prizes, or at least small red prizes in the heart pieces. So, Link picks up yet another. Is that enough for a full heart yet? Your maximum hearts have increased by 1. Indeed. Collect 4 more to increase it again. I was wondering if it would be Link to be first for the heart piece quest. It seemed like Ganon for a time, but now it's just time for me to defeat Girahim and find out what picture we're getting next. So another piece of the picture appears. One that is the Imprisoned's more. The Imprisoned who I just fought to get that Skulltula. Indeed. We earned the Millionaire Medal. We acquired a total of 1 million or more rupees. And apart from that, we move onwards next episode for more adventure. Of course, now that we've completed the timeline splits in terms of their collectibles, we've got just the main quest to go, but repetitive times. It's like 3 goes on this one, 3 goes on this one, 3 goes on this one. Less goes on the Ganondorf levels, but then again, we get another 2 goes on each of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to adventure mode and do the collectibles near the end of each episode. Because, adventure mode, cool, it's the new thing we want to try. But we want to power up our characters as well by doing these legend mode collectibles. So, continuing onwards, next episode of Hyrule Warriors, join me for more adventure. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.